Hi everyone, welcome back to Earl Grey Books. I'm Ellie and today I'm talking about some 2021 reading goals. So last year I went a little bit overboard with the goals because it's me and I'm over ambitious and I just didn't do most of them. So this year I have 4. Some of them are kind of big, but they also often interact with one another, which is helpful, and we're just going to jump into it. So first one, of course, big one, how many books do I want to read in the year? I'm going for 200. I can't remember what I did for 2020. I think I did 150, but this year I know that my uni is going to be online, at least for the first semester, quite possibly for the second as well. And I just know that I probably am still going to be spending a lot of time here at home. I live alone, don't really have anything else I have to do, so why not? I can read 200 books. Yeah, so that's that one. I'm pretty good with hitting those marks because I don't really have to think about it, do I? I just read whatever, which I find a lot easier than making a TBR and trying to stick to it. Speaking of TBRs, I would like to get my TBR down to under 200 books at least once during the year. This was a goal last year. Last year I started with 261 books on my TBR. Starting 2021 with 229, so I think I can do that. Main plan for this is a lot of book buying bans. I haven't bought anything since the end of November, and I'm not going to be buying anything until February, so in theory this shouldn't be as difficult as it was last year, but also there's always amazing new books coming out and things like that. But yes, so that's why my goal is just once during the year to be under 200. And I'm thinking that may happen in January and then maybe not for the rest of the year, but we'll see. Okay, part of this as well is that I want to read all of the books on my TBR from pre-2019, which is 21 books, mostly because I am not including the Christie books that I have from pre-2019 because they're ones that I will replace as I get to them in most of them are Perrault books. I'm re-buying covers so that they match the ones I have now, and rather than do it all at once, I've just kept them on my TBR and I will get rid of them as and when I get to them. So yeah, excluding those ones, it's 21 books. A lot of these are classics and big books, ones that I've been putting off for years. So this is from 2012 to 2018, and yeah, like I think I can do it. Like I said, it's 21 books and there may be a couple that I end up unhauling and whatnot, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to try and get rid of them so that I will just, in hope, in theory, just have books on my shelves from that I purchased in 2019, 2020, and then anything that I acquire this year. I think that if a book has been on my TBR for 8 years, chances are if I don't get to it this year, I'm probably not going to get to it because they've been there and I haven't done it. So trying to be a little bit more proactive about the books that are coming onto my TBR. This isn't an official goal, but I'm also hoping to read as many as I possibly can that I bought in 2020. You will see a video about that on Friday And yeah, I'll talk more about my plans for that then. But my final reading goal for this year is to finish / catch up on 15 series. I am notoriously bad at finishing series. I'm so bad at it. I very rarely do it, and I want to get better at it because I still buy the books and I fully intend to read them, and then I just don't. I will have a video up next month because I had so many I needed to do this month, and I will go through some of the ones that I've started that I'm thinking I might finish off. It's not going to be a solid TBR because we all know I'm bad at sticking to those as well. So it'll be more of like I'd like to get to this if I can sort of thing, or I've started this series and I should probably finish it. And that's it. Those are the reading goals. Like I said, I will come up with challenges and plans and all sorts of things over this next year. But those are the ones that I really want to focus on, and I'm hoping that by having them in this one video together at the start of the year, I can look back at it in December again, and also just, it's something I can come back to and see how I'm doing, and I may kind of update you guys throughout the year in different wrap-ups and things like that as I go. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys on Friday. Bye.